Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Welcome to What's on Tap podcast, Advent Calendar Bonanza, super spectacular event.
Wow.
Celebration.
Day 11?
Day 11.
Wow.
We don't ever introduce ourselves. I'm your host, Stefan.
Oh, do our listeners not know who we are?
Well, I figure, if they're suffering through this, we might want to reintroduce ourselves.
I pity the new listener who starts on...
Day 12 of an Advent calendar?
Day 11.
Day 11? You're right, it's day 11.
Day 11 of a Christmas calendar. I pity that, but I am your co-host, Martin.
Yes. All right, man, you ready to get in today's present?
Yeah, you already pulled it, and I brought it. We'll see what it is.
It is a social distancing isolation, 8.4% double IPA, hopped with mosaic, enigma, Nelson, moteuka, strata, and citra. So all the hops.
Yes.
All the hops available. Go to abominationbrewing.com for more information.
I don't think we've ever had Abomination Brewery on the show.
I don't think we have either. I love their can, though. This is looking really cool. They're out of North Haven, Connecticut. Connecticut.
To be fair, I think you and I have only had like a very few handful of Abomination beers together with our beer friends.
Yeah, they're not one that I think that comes around very often. Do you remember how you got your hands on this little...
I know exactly how I got my hands on it.
Oh, how'd you get your hands on
it? I got it through from a drink beer box.
Ah, okay, that would explain it. Oh yeah, that looks really good. This is what I love to see. I know, like we said, that we don't usually have a lot to talk about on double IPAs. That's usually because they don't usually give us a lot to talk about. But right from the start, I'm loving what I'm seeing here. It's a nice milky, hazy yellow color, and then it's got this really great head retention, very frothy looking, almost like a Twinkie kind of between the yellow and the white part. I love that. This is what this when I pour a double IPA. This is what I look for. This is my identifier of this is probably going to be better than average.
Yes, it's a little bit cold, so we'll see how it fares up.
It smells really good. I mean, for it to have all the hops, it definitely still has a tropical fruit notes, stone fruits in the nose. I think.
I think it doesn't smell that much at all.
Don't? I'm getting like
it's coming out there.
I'm getting some pineapple and some guava, mango-y kind of smells. A little strawberry. All
strawberry.
Right. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like the mouthfeel on that.
Yep.
It's really good. I think we're hitting this at the right time, too. I have a feeling that if this had been like a couple of weeks earlier, the greenness from the hops would still be really hardcore on this. But I feel like it's mellowed into that really sweet kind of comfort zone.
I think so, too.
I don't see a canning date on here. Nope. But yeah, this is really nice. It's very light and clean. It's got just an amazing mouthfeel. Like,
it's really drinkable.
It's what I call a full body.
Both you and I have we poured our glasses to the brim.
Yes.
Almost. We've had a few, like 2 sips each, and half of the glass is gone.
Yeah, it's super, super drinkable.
It really invites you to take a big sip.
Yeah, and you really want to quaff this. I mean, it's a drinker.
So don't share it with a friend, right?
No. I would not share this with a friend. This is one you want to. It's not often I get an IPA, a double IPA, so I'm like, I wish I had a 4-pack, because I feel like you'd go through it pretty like within a couple of days. I think this is a revisit. Like, it's a very drinkable beer that you would want to maybe have a couple of times.
Yeah, but that's the problem with Sweden, where what beer would you get of this quality that you would get a 4-pack of that wouldn't break your bank? Like, we have some from time to time. We have some pretty good releases at Systembolaget.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they all clock in at the above 100 Swedish kroner. So they all clock in at above $10 per.
Yeah,
can.
I would say Apex sometimes puts out a real banger. It's
for like $8, €8.
Yeah, I mean, this probably is $8 to $10 US.
But then you wouldn't get a 4-pack of it.
Well, you would buy a 4-pack of it,
Okay.
but you would just pay the $8 to $10 for your. You pay $24 for the set, which is not unheard of, especially for 4-packs of craft ales in the US.
Did you just say $24?
$16. I was thinking $8. $8. 8 times 4.
So 30.
2?
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. My math is not. What am I thinking of? It's 4 times 6.
4 times 6 is 24.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So a $32 4-pack?
Yes.
That's pretty brutal. I know.
No, it is
know.
brutal. It is brutal. But I'm saying, like, beer prices in the U.S. for your monkish and your higher level beers are, they're expensive. I mean, they're not cheap.
No,
I mean, if you're going to buy even something like Heady Topper, I mean, that's like $24 for a 4-pack, I believe. I think that's $6 a.
But they've intentionally kept it down.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, if you were to see $8 a can, that would not be unheard of to see.
No. I totally get it.
Especially like you want to talk expensive, freaking Prairie Artisan, a 4-pack of any of their stouts is, I mean, that's like $50 to start with. Yeah. It is ridiculously expensive. It is cost prohibitively expensive. And what's so funny is when I see the beers coming on the store shelves here, on the web shops here, for like $20 a bottle, that's a really, really small markup because they're almost $20 a bottle in the US.
Yeah.
That's one that I'm just kind of like, it's just always expensive no matter what. That's not what we're here to talk about.
We're here to talk about
my bad math and
abominations, social distancing, isolation. So I'm guessing they have a series of social distancing beers.
Yeah.
And this one is the isolation. And the art is just, you said it was beautiful art, but you didn't describe it. It's this terrible creature that his skin is all wrinkled and terrible.
Yeah, it's a person that's basically died in front of their television. And then there's a mushroom cloud going off in the distance behind them.
Yeah, and he's watching TV, drinking like a can of something.
Yeah.
But he's sitting on a throne of skulls.
It's beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds really gruesome, and it is. But
he really has socially distanced himself.
Yeah, he's been so social distant and so isolated that he's died alone on a crown of victims that he's claimed for himself.
Sure.
It kind of reminds me of Android Theory's art, which is always extremely elaborate. And while I find their beers to be of various quality and mixed results, I will say, hands down, some of the best can art going around.
Yeah, it's
always looks amazing.
Very gothic.
And I think this one also, I think the can art's just really, really impressive here.
So what would you give this beer? Can art included.
Then I would give this a 4.5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Without the can art.
4.3? I mean, it's still really high. I mean, I find this to be, like I said, something I would buy. If I saw it on the shelves, I would just kind of keep picking it up until it wasn't around, until it had gone so far out of date or it wasn't around anymore that...
I'm also really happy about it. It's a strong 4.25 for me. It's not quite a 4.5, but as I was asking the question, can art included, I figured, that will be one step higher.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed that this is one of the few beers you've actually gone back and poured yourself more from, and now you're finishing the can.
I've done that throughout the throughout the calendar.
This one in particular, you've been hitting a little harder than the other ones.
I did it yesterday. I just didn't do it 2 days ago with the crooked stave.
Yeah,
that's the one I didn't double dip into, but I double dipped on the AleSmith for sure.
You've triple dipped here now.
Yeah.
So I think this was a real winner all the way around. All right. Well, that was day 11. So we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep.